Hey guys, Crew Blind Wave. I'm Eric.
I'm Calvin.
I'm Aaron.
And this week, one giant era of DC television ended.
Yep.
With Superman and Lois kind of being like the final vestige.
If you didn't watch it,
Arrowverse.
go watch it. The 4th season's so good, it's not even that many episodes. You don't even need the rest of the Arrowverse, but that Superman and Lois is so good.
Easily like the highlight of Blind Wave, Superman and Lois finale. Like that
the
good.
finale was great.
That's how good it is. Anyway.
But, sorry, Calvin.
Yeah, Calvin. Calvin is here with us to start a new era of DC. On television and movies. This is going to be the first official James Gunn released DC studio thing.
Okay.
So the new Superman movie that's being worked on, all the various DC projects that they've announced, like this is the first of that continuity.
Animated Creature Commandos. I don't even really know Creature Commandos either. So.
I know nothing about Creature Commandos. We saw a trailer, and I think Weasel was there.
Weasel.
So that might be my only anchor into the show.
All right.
And that's
Rick Flag.
And Rick Flag, yeah.
I'm familiar with Rick
If
Flag.
it's him or if it's a relative, or I'm not sure exactly what it is, but
Dick Flag.
It could be Dick Flag, sir.
He just changed his
Yeah. That'd be so funny. He didn't actually die, but he doesn't want Peacemaker to come after him, so he changed his name to Dick Flag.
You know me now.
All right, well, this is the first episode of this show. If you guys are curious like us, and I want to check this out, and I want to watch you guys watch the whole thing, well, you can do that. You can go beyond, you can get a taste of what it's like to go beyond. Check out the full-length reaction down in the description and the pinned comment. Aaron's down there making sure it's literally, yep, Aaron, is it down there?
It is. It is down there. I also found these over at our shop.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for these.
Thank you, Santas are back. So get those now too. But Calvin, you can't have this.
No,
I
what?
gotta put it back in the shop.
Is my cake down there? No? Okay. So yeah, check out that link so that we can watch the entire thing together. You just sync up your own version. We're watching this off HBO, or I should say Max. So that's going to be fun.
The site!
The whole season's going to be fun. We'll see you guys starting right now!
Battalion calling themselves the Sons of Themyscira violently crossed the border into Bacolistan. The Sons are said to be working at the behest of the rogue Amazonian and reputed sorceress Circe.
Circe, okay.
Why'd only girls get such cool waterfalls? All over the world, our rights as men are being denigrated.
Dude, you're not supposed to chase waterfalls.
Countries don't have friends.
After your decades in the military, General Flag, I think you'd understand that true friendship is built on petroleum deposits. We need to help Rostovik.
Non-human internment division.
I thought Congress put a stop to all Task Force X activities since your daughter outed you.
Technically, Congress said
Peacemaker.
Argus can't use incarcerated human beings as mission operatives any longer. But what about beings that aren't human?
We always have loopholes.
They don't
within
have
loopholes
rights.
Within loopholes.
For over 50 years, only those at the uppermost levels of security clearance are aware of its existence.
He's going so hard.
Arguably circumvent our new restrictions.
Arguably? How?
Congress said we can't use human prisoners. These assholes aren't human.
She's not human?
Is a corpse human?
Used to.
Yeah.
We don't know. We call her
We don't know.
the Bride. A sociopath who called himself Dr. Phosphorus.
What is that thing?
He eats it again.
It's one of the few soldiers still alive from Project Starfish in
Hey.
Porto Maltese. So we know it has what it takes to survive.
I mean, it did escape.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to intimate anything about your son, Flag.
Oh.
His dad, okay.
He died a hero.
That one looks like a discontinued
Dick Flag.
dishwasher.
That dishwasher killed over 300 Nazis in World War II. I would have dismantled it, but I thought it might come in use someday.
He found it.
Known as G.I. Robot.
G.I. Robot.
He found a swastika in the Jenga tower and shot it.
I love her voice.
Man. She didn't even do anything.
This is your new task force Flag. Let's call it Task Force M. M for Monster, also known as
Creature Commandos.
Dude, that's a cool outfit. Indira. Oh, that's cool.
I like the nuts.
Sean Gunn is the robot and.
David Harbour's. Okay.
What? I didn't see no Frankenstein.
Frank Grillo, Flag Senior. Okay, cool. Crossbows.
Yep.
And Sean Gunn's in the intro. Or James Gunn, I mean. My bad. Huh. Wow.
Collywobbles.
I mean, I definitely get the Peacemaker feeling, you know?
I love her jacket. So,
Whoa.
what are these?
Oh, look at
this.
Gosh.
I'm pretty sure I saw that guy in the Godzilla movie once.
Whoa, look at this place.
Yeah. Well, you can tell that they live real good. Real good.
What is the reason for those doors being so damn big?
Money and power.
Yep.
Weasel is very out of place here.
He doesn't even have clothes.
Well,
Yep.
I think they kept
Keep
it in the family, yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder what this princess is gonna look like. Oh.
Oh my.
She can walk without looking.
She can walk without looking. Everyone can walk without looking.
Not everybody.
I hit stuff.
Richard Bill flag. Okay.
This is not the kind of bow we do in Pokolistan, Mr. Richard Flag. So, unfortunately, we're going to have to kill you.
What?
Alexei.
I am sorry. We must only do sacred customary bow in this castle. Everyone, murder this man.
What? What?
Wait, hold on a minute. No one briefed me on what kind of bow.
It's his joke.
Alexei. They're, how you say it, messing on you?
It's like a
I am
hazing.
making joke.
Ah, it's so funny that you have so much power that you can joke about killing people.
We are so much like Americans, yes? Loose. We pull pranks like Jamie Kennedy experiment.
Everyone's referencing Jamie Kennedy, Aaron.
Maybe he's coming back.
No, it's a DC thing.
Maybe it is. Maybe he's a writer.
What's going on?
Popular cultural references.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Sarcastic smile.
Now, I have question for you,
Popular
skeleton.
cultural references.
Where's the beef?
Where is the beef? Denny's.
You can cook it to preference.
Oh my gosh, she
pretty
didn't
nice.
even need the whole meat. The robot doesn't need food.
Oh, she put it in there like...
Yeah.
They've been living on prison grub for quite some time. Forgive their manners, Your Highness.
Weasel.
He threw it over at a guy and then jumped at it.
Ilana.
Their manners do not bother me. I love seeing friends enjoying themselves. That is the queen.
The queen seems a little,
She has not been so for some long time now. Yes, mother, of course. She says she's pleased you're here.
Oh.
oh.
You see what I'm thinking too?
It is a beautiful evening, isn't it?
I do not enjoy landscapes devoid of dead Nazis, Miss Nina.
Oh.
Can Miss Nina and G.I. Robot be killing Nazis soon? Miss Waller promised it would be soon. It's been oh so long since G.I. Robot has sent Nazis back to hell where they belong.
I think it will.
Very specific programming.
G.I. Robot has been waiting for a friend to kill Nazis with for 74 years, 23 days, and 52 minutes.
Like his hand like comes out, but it's like down here, like it's
Yeah.
holding a gun
Our
almost.
only goal here is to keep you safe, Ilana.
I'm happy to have the company.
Even that one?
Oh God! Is he gonna eat that man?
Probably.
Was he in prison?
Supposedly,
Like
murdered
when like a
27
wolf
children.
keeps
Oh, kids.
He hasn't shown any violence.
Oh, okay.
Supposedly, what do you mean?
She and I had a son when we were just 18. Fine young man. I joined the military mostly just to make money so I could support him. 18 years later, he joined the military because he loved our country and he wanted to make it a better place. Yeah. Boy, was it an improvement on me in every way.
Was?
He passed on about 2 years back.
Oh. I'm sure your son was a fine man, but I'm much more fond of older men. I'd like to show you something.
What?
This armor is beautiful, no?
Sure.
Just this wonderful armor.
That's not an armoire.
From Pokolistani men who have never seen the world, have no clue how to treat a woman, and who can't see me as the human being I am behind the veil of royalty.
Closer, but still no.
Closer.
I'll leave G.I. Robot to guard the door.
Richard.
He's not interested in sex.
I like that arm mark.
Was old.
In June of 1944, a storm through Robot. 38 dead Nazis. September of 1944, I fought at the Battle of Hercules.
He ain't talking to anybody.
92 dead Nazis.
I guess
In
kind of
October
talking to Weasel, I
1944,
guess.
At the Battle of Aachen, I ended the lives of 14 Nazis.
He's counting dead Nazis instead of counting sheep, electric sheep.
Right?
So agile.
Hey, you can't leave.
Why not?
Well, Vlad will use the remote to shock you, and then we all get shocked. Seems like a flaw in the system to me to get shocked.
To shock one and shock all?
That sucks.
Yeah.
Cough up some cash. I don't have any freaking rubles on me. How am I supposed to get around?
Our money is not called rubles.
Yeah, I know. It was meant to be insulting. Just give me some cash.
This guy's so agreeable.
He had a wad, too. Is he looking for it?
Hey.
Jesus. Right in the chest.
He can burn you.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, he can burn you. Okay. Oh, yeah, even the contact. Damn.
He needs to get those gloves. Well, shit.
That did not take much fire at all to collapse.
Yeah, the floor was kind of weak to begin with, and he's been punching it. Oh, God!
On wires. Holding it up. It's too bold. Oh.
Yeah, frying pan.
The animation is really good. I love how much the camera makes it feel like live action.
Yeah.
Really
Luckily, one of the most fireproof places.
Phosphorus, you idiot! You think Waller would give me the only remote? You'd be hopping around like a Mexican jumping bean for days if you escaped. Or, if I told her about this. I'm not here to torture you. We're supposed to be on the same damn team.
Aw, does he feel bad?
I wonder what his jacket's made of. You know?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, he has gloves, and he also has, like, a hoodie.
Probably of irradiated cotton.
Dude, this place is... Ooh, that's where you make a monster.
Where I was born.
Oh.
I mean, he's got Bride of Frankenstein and Creature from the Black Lagoon and...
So, she was born in Pakistan. What's it called? Polka?
Oh.
There he was!
Wait. Who was it? You said there he was.
Greatest Showman?
Was it Zac Efron?
Zac Efron, I think.
My bride. After all these years, I found you.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Alrighty, that's the first episode. I believe we have 2 episodes today,
there's
right?
2 out today.
Oh,
so subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe. That second one will be dropping as soon as we can. What did you guys think of the first one? I mean, I had a fun time.
It's interesting getting, I mean, we're trying to get a feel of all the characters and stuff. G.I. Robot is just he's got one track, you know.
Weasel, he'll do what he's told.
Weasel is also just, I don't know how you direct Weasel.
Yeah,
you know?
I don't know. Other than like throwing a piece of meat
Well,
or a bone.
yeah, they mentioned that Weasel, like, yes, he's killed all those children, but he hasn't had many violent tendencies since then. So
maybe he got it all
he
out.
drug off that guy, and then he was like licking that guy as the guy. Yeah, so
I was just playing.
Maybe Weasel has had enough children. I don't know, but it seems like a little more docile.
Maybe. We also got the Flag. Is the dad of the Flag?
Yeah,
that we had
Richard
back
Bill
with the
Flag.
Starfish Project.
Yeah,
Like Amanda
okay.
Waller referenced that directly, and then apologized because of him being involved in that, because Weasel was the only one.
Yeah, it's interesting. So like we had the original Rick Flag in the original Suicide Squad, right? The David Ayers one, and then he came back for the James
Project
Gunn
Starfish,
one, which is kind of like a pseudo intro into this, which is officially the new branch, you know. So we have like a kind of a thread hanging over with the Rick Flag line from the old universe. I know that Peacemaker also was doing this too, where like technically it had that connection with Justice League and all that stuff.
Yeah, but I think they're removing the Justice League connection.
From what I understand, yes. So there's not like a very clear like start here necessarily.
Yeah, it's not like, well, you can watch this movie and this show and now you're all caught up.
Yeah.
It's more like, well, you can watch these, but you gotta ignore this.
Yeah. Which I'm also fine with, because I've also heard that the philosophy going forward with DC isn't necessarily like the MCU, which is sequential. You got to watch all of these to keep up with the story.
Everything is interconnected.
This is supposed to be a little bit more what Star Wars is doing, which is like, hey, we might go to this part of the timeline, tell this story, or we might go completely somewhere over here. It has nothing to do with something that's going on in this part of the universe. So I like that idea, and I think it's a cool separation from what the MCU had started and everybody was kind of like chasing, you know?
Sure. I think a lot of their stuff early on too, you could watch all of it, but then there'd be like little interconnected things.
Yeah, sure.
But now a lot of it seems to be like, well, the story went to this, and now it's continuing over here, and now it's continuing over here.
Sure.
Versus like a lot of individual stories, and then they come together. I feel like we don't have that quite as much now.
Yeah. This definitely has the feeling of Suicide Squad mixed with Doom Patrol for me.
Yeah.
A little bit. In terms of like kind of the non-human or the someone that's treated not like a human with Doom Patrol, but then also literally Amanda Waller, a Flag in command, Suicide Squad, you know?
Sure.
So there's I don't know why I might have been having a false expectation of like, all right, reset your brain, go into DC anew, and I immediately I cannot do that. Is what I'm saying, you know?
Oh,
yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Sure. Like, I can't have just a clean slate when I start this. I have to piecemeal bring in other things.
You're bringing baggage with you kind of thing?
A little bit, you know. It isn't a bad thing. It's good to have, you know, some stuff ready to go. So I'm okay with it. I think I just maybe had a slightly more false expectation of exactly how much it would be.
Sure.
You know?
Okay. But, no, I mean, we didn't get a whole lot.
Yeah.
We're going to get some Frankenstein, which...
David Harbour Frankenstein sounds awesome.
Frankenstein in trailers or anything, but I remember all the main team that we have.
Yeah.
He looks rich.
Yeah, he was like on a yacht or something, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like he's enjoying his life without his bride.
Yeah. I definitely feel the tone of Peacemaker and that Suicide Squad carried over here as well. When it comes to like the Sons of Themyscira, you know, like the kind of slightly more comic book over the top tone as opposed to a more grounded or gritty or this is reality, you know, feel that sometimes DC I felt like wanted to go for with like Man of Steel and stuff like that, which I also really enjoyed, but I have a lot of room in my heart for different storytelling tones.
Yeah. Well, the
and
thing with
James Gunn
now,
what's that?
Like a satirical take, like the Sons of Themyscira. You have to go so far beyond, and it turns into a cartoon kind of, you know, character that it just falls into this really easily. I think.
I was waiting for that first guy that was talking, being like, "Sons of, yeah, man, there's only bad." Like I was waiting for like he had such that.
Well, the one guy did his meme as he fell.
Oh my gosh, that's the wrong number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it almost kind of had a feeling of almost like X-Men 97 more tone to me that we've had recently with, you know, sometimes you'd have like some very over-the-top like henchmen dudes, you know, or people just to give you a feeling of what's going on versus like actual more developed characters, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, it feels very like comic book tone to me, which I'm enjoying. And James Gunn has never let me down. Anytime he's ever been like, hey, do you want to check out some characters that you've never heard before? Okay. I've always really enjoyed them by the end, so I'm looking forward to this one. And the cast so far has been fantastic. Especially the bride. I've really enjoyed her voice.
Yeah. I think all of them are good, I think.
No, I think so too. I definitely get, because of having watched Vox, I get like a Vex and Keyleth vibe from the
definitely
bride people. But I like it. I like the characteristics of them and stuff too. I'll be interested to see us going forward and having to fight Circe. Whatever she can do with her like having the sons of Themyscira. We have like just a bunch of random guys that can just be basically, I guess,
fodder.
Just the fodder in the fight, right?
Yeah, so paint them in such a bad light that we don't care about them. Or I don't know. I mean, they're here to get oil. So,
dude, Amanda Waller being like, "Oh yeah, lots of friendship are made because of oil," or whatever it was that said.
Yeah,
that line was so. Oh man.
There's a small part of me too. Not small. It's actually a quite large part of me that's hyped for a whole different reason, just other than the show. In that, I collect a lot of action figures. Like I'd like to be a kind of a completionist in the realm of like, I don't collect every Marvel action figure, but I collect a lot of MCU action figures. You know, but with DC, it's like all over the place. I have Arrowverse, I have the movies and stuff, and there's no like cohesion. So I was kind of planning on like, maybe I'll get rid of my DC stuff that I have and start here and just get action figures from Peacemaker, Suicide Squad, and this, and maybe start there. That might be kind of a fun thing to do.
A new jumping off point.
And I just wanted to say, just as a selfish person that loves character design, especially in action figure form, all of these characters, like, there's not one where I'm like, I gotta get that one to complete the set. They all look so cool. I really like the designs for them, especially the bride's jacket.
Bride's jacket was awesome. I like that a lot.
Real cool.
I love the way the GI Robot's hand, like I said before, like
before
I thought it was opened up and there's a gun, but it feels like his hand comes down like this.
It looks like his hand is
like he's holding a pistol or something. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, that one had like
a grease gun kind of.
Yeah.
There's a certain element of like Hellboy comic. Mike Magnola, whatever the author of Hellboy, that has like an element of that in the design as well, with GI Robot and with Nina, I think. And Dr. Phosphorus was cool too. I really like the fight they had with Flag. Flag is also really, really good, but he can kind of go toe to toe. But I like that it's like, well, also, he can kick your butt, but also if he just touches you a little bit, he can burn you. It's not that he's doing these crazy moves. It's just incidentally, also it sucks to fight him. He has this buff.
He seems formidable. Bride seems formidable. Can GI Robot run out of bullets?
Probably.
I would assume so, but like, I don't know where he keeps them.
Yeah.
I don't know
how
that works.
Dude, I would be amazing to smelt bullets like inside a robot.
If he has like
excess iron or
like
something.
Dude,
lead.
No.
Press inside.
He gets shot by bullets, takes those bullets and turns them into new bullets that he can shoot.
So he just has like, his gun is like a caseless.
Yeah, and it just shoots like
repeating rifle.
That would be.
He just collects the lead, recasts it for his caliber of gun or whatever, and then he just has a reservoir of powder.
Yeah, as opposed to like Wolverine who like heals and pushes the bullets out.
Yeah.
This takes it in, and then he just like makes them into new rounds that he can shoot. So as you shoot him, he keeps getting new.
If he doesn't, like you asked the question, the answer is I don't know, but that would be cool.
Yeah, that'd be really neat.
If he doesn't do that, then no one's ever done that. That's our idea. Don't take it.
Being from World War II, he probably doesn't do that. Yeah, he probably can run out of bullets.
I would say so.
But also, he's a robot with an AI that wants to go nuts.
And he seems, if you're not a Nazi, he seems very, it's kind of like, I was reminded of 16 from Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
Yeah.
Where like, as long as, he loves birds, and as long as you're not Goku, he's very pleasant.
Sure. Yeah. But in that, if you're a Nazi, he's going to get you, right? Like, he saw a Nazi on the Jenga tower. Like,
he saw patterns.
Weasel was acting weird.
Way deep.
Right?
Yeah.
He's like, what's wrong with him?
Yeah.
Is he afraid he'll be found to be a Nazi?
Yeah. Why is he so afraid?
Yeah. So it's like one of those things where it's like, yes, you're right, but he seems to be looking everywhere, like, where are the Nazis?
Your experiences are filtered through your knowledge. His only knowledge is of Nazi stuff, so that's what he filters through.
Yeah.
He couldn't possibly be afraid of just being on this plane, and all of his friends died last mission. No, he's afraid of being found out as being a Nazi.
Yeah. He's playing Secret Hitler.
Yeah. There was a part of me like I was enjoying the jokes as they were coming, but I had a feeling of like, oh, I hope this doesn't get old quick.
Like too many jokes at once.
But then I don't know why the him counting Nazis as he slept made me laugh. So
sure, it's just something that he does to keep himself awake.
Okay,
and,
So like, there was like 2 times after I thought, will this get old? That I was like, nope, still good for me.
Well, good. No, I'm interested. We still have another episode to watch.
Yep.
To see where we go with Frankenstein and Circe and everything.
Yep.
I don't trust Ilana.
No.
No.
She's like
I think she's a honeypot.
Honeypot.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't look like part of the family.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Are you going to appeal the hot crazy scale?
I
think.
I don't know. That Armoire was pretty damn crazy.
Guys, thanks so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this reaction to Creature Commandos. Hit the subscribe button because we have another episode that will be up as soon as we can. And also check out blindwave.com where we have full length and the Thank You Santa stuff and recommendations and all kinds of stuff. In fact, I'm gonna go back there now. Bye, guys.
Oh, yeah. Update your recommendations. Oh, it's back! Ha ha!